Time for three things to know. Number one, Mattel has some explaining to do. They're selling dolls with the new Wicked movie coming out. Somehow, instead of putting the website for the movie on the box, they printed a porn website on the packaging. Innocent printing error or someone being really wicked? Mattel is apologizing.
That must have been a hard apology to get.
That's a mistake. Number two, a baby goat got into some trouble. Baby goat stuck on the side of a cliff in Hawaii. A little speck right there. Couldn't get down for 4 days, but some hikers went up to take care of it. They took on the steep terrain, rescued the goat. It's now at an animal sanctuary.
That guy's like, how did I get here?
Right on up the mountain, happy ending there. Number three, a family heard noise in the attic. They thought it was strange, so they set up a camera on the roof. Here's what they found. There's at least one raccoon
Selfies.
living up there.
Oh, at least one.
At least one.
Oh boy.
Could have a family up there.
This could be raccoon cam though. I mean, they could keep that and going. That could go
it's a live
viral.
stream right there.
Yeah. And they have a bigger problem with the hole in there.
Fix it all. Rutgers football team.
From the Chuck Barris stages in Hollywood, California, here come the Newlyweds. It's maternity day on the Newlywed Game. Now let's meet our newlywed couples for today. Couple number one expecting their baby in just 3 months, Teresa and Ron Rutner. Couple number two expecting their visit from the stork in just 7 weeks, Z and Leonard Grimes. Couple number three, they'll be proud parents in just 12 weeks, Sheila and Tim Page. And couple number four expecting their new arrival in just 2 months, Karen and Matt Jones. Those are our newlyweds for today. Here's your host, the star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you very much and welcome to the Newlywed Game. Well, behind me are four couples who met just less than 2 years ago. And at that time, they were all single and they were all available. Well, now they're all married. Only this time, they're available to have some fun. The ladies are also very pregnant. And we'll meet them when we get back right after these words. Okay, with the wives secluded safely off stage, it's time for some 5-point questions. As you know, gentlemen, you'll be answering these questions. As you predict, your wife will answer the same question when she returns. If her answer matches your prediction, you get 5 points. And if you have more points than anybody else at the end of the show, you win a grand prize that's been selected especially for you. So does everybody understand all of these rules? Leonard, do you know what I'm talking about?
It's a little slower.
Explain the rules to me, Leonard, please.
What could I say?
Come on, you want to be a game show host? Explain these rules to me. Shoot.
You have to give the correct answers.
You got it? Okay, good. All right, here we go. Here's our first question. Gentlemen, other than the Newlywed Game, what game show title will your wife say gives the best description of what happened on your wedding night? We're describing what happened on your wedding night, Pat, but use a game show title to describe it. What happened?
Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, good.
Best deal ever made.
Is that right? Okay, Tim?
No, he took my answer.
Well,
Let me see.
reach over and slap him.
Concentration.
Concentration. Fine. Leonard?
The blondes.
Game show title describing your, or what happened on your wedding night.
That's a good question.
Thank you
I'm
very
thinking
much.
hard.
Pretty please.
I'll say the Newlywed.
No, other than the Newlywed Game.
Oh. Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. All right, Ron?
I'll say concentration.
Concentration. Next question, gentlemen. How much money will your wife say most of the decent condominiums are going for in your vicinity? Tim?
200,000.
200,000. Leonard?
Is this rent or buy?
Buy.
100. Let's see, 150,000.
150,000. Ron?
200,000.
200,000. Pat?
I live in the slums. 90,000.
90,000. All right, last of our 5-point questions. Gentlemen, will your wife say her mouth could or could not hold an entire quarter pounder with cheese? Leonard.
I do it. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Ron?
Whose mouth? Hers or mine?
Her mouth, if she went into McDonald's, could she bought a quarter pounder with cheese? Would her mouth hold the entire quarter pounder?
No.
No, it wouldn't. Okay. Pat?
No way.
Wait a minute. Tim?
No.
Nope. All right. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll be right back now to reunite these newlyweds, and we'll see how well the husbands have predicted about their wives. Gentlemen, we recorded your predictions on cards and now have them in your laps. Every time that your prediction matches your wife's answer, you'll be given 5 points. The one couple with the most points at the end of the show wins a grand prize that's been selected especially for them. So, ladies, you're all back. Everybody's expecting. Isn't that nice? Karen has her hand over her tummy. What's the matter, Karen? Why for? You think the baby's nervous?
Yes, it's kicking.
Oh, your husband's wiggling his legs, so what does that mean? Hey, here's our first question. Girls, other than the Newlywed Game, what game show title gives the best description of what happened on your wedding night? Other than the Newlywed Game, Teresa, remember your wedding night?
Yeah.
What game show gives the best description of what happened?
Make me laugh.
Make me laugh. Love it. He made you laugh, did he? Okay.
It's a joke.
It was a joke? I'm sorry. Ron said it was more like concentration.
Make me laugh? That wasn't a laugh if I ever heard one.
Oh, gosh.
Stupid.
He's still making you laugh at me.
Oh, yeah.
See?
High rollers.
High rollers! All right.
That sounds good, but
Yeah. Leonard said it was more like, let's make a deal.
Wait, dude.
We sure didn't.
I'm sorry.
We had a company, and they stayed up until 2 o'clock. By that time, I was too tired.
Huh. Sheila,
I would have to say Family Feud.
Family Feud. Your wedding night was like Family Feud, all right? He says more like concentration. Why did you say Family Feud?
Because we had to make a few phone calls after we
Yes.
got married.
Yeah.
My parents, his mother, his
Yeah.
brother.
His
the whole
sister.
family was
Yeah.
in on it.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Boy, it doesn't sound very exciting.
No.
Things picked up a little bit since then?
Of course.
Oh, I noticed. Karen?
I'd say concentration.
Concentration, your husband said it was, let's make a deal.
Why?
Well, I was gambling. You had to make quite a deal to get me off the floor.
We gotta concentrate too.
Next question, girls. How much money are most of the decent condominiums going for in your vicinity? And I'm talking about the sale price. How much money, Z, are they going for?
Yeah. I'm not really into finding out prices, but
I don't care.
well, I'll predict. You mean rent,
No, sale price.
sale price?
Yeah. Which is similar to how much they cost.
Around 7,000.
7,000.
What's wrong with you?
Wait till you hear this answer, Z. Can you believe he said $150,000?
That costs
Oh,
how
you
much
believe
it
that,
costs, not how much you use or rent. I knew how much your folks selling hers for. 150, huh?
It's not a condominium.
It's close. It's the same thing. 7,000. You find one for 7,000. You give me one.
You don't have any points. Leonard, you don't have any points yet.
I know. I didn't think we would.
Leonard asked me before the show, he says, how come this is the only game show where people aren't hugging each other and things like that? You think I'm Richard Dawson? I'm going to come over and kiss you. Is that it? Sheila?
Truthfully, Bob, I have no idea.
Well, then tell me a falsehood then.
Okay.
Hurry, please.
20,000.
20,000. Oh, so close. He said 200,000.
20,000? Cars cost 20,000.
I said
Karen?
I had no idea.
I'll go for 100,000.
100,000. He said in your neighborhood or vicinity cost $90,000.
We just went looking. And the one we saw was 90,000.
Where?
That one out by your mom's.
You don't want to live by your mom, do you?
No.
We were looking for prices.
Teresa?
200,000.
200,000. He said they cost about $200,000. Watch your cards. Ron, you've got to keep one hand on those cards at all times. Otherwise, you get zapped right out of your seat the next time, okay? Here's our last of our 5-point questions. Girls, tell me, could your mouth or could it not hold an entire quarter pounder with cheese? Sheila?
Definitely.
Definitely. He said, no, it could not.
Oh. It certainly could.
Is he here?
Have you checked this out?
No, he said, no, it couldn't. Right. Teresa,
I'll say yes.
you think it could? All right. He said, no, it could not.
You should have.
Oh. You take bites like that.
Yeah, if I tried.
Z?
No.
No.
You told me.
A quarter pounder?
If you went into McDonald's and ordered a quarter pounder with cheese, could your mouth hold the entire thing?
Yes, it could.
No.
It could.
No.
You don't. I always tell you got a big mouth. I always say you got a big mouth.
Have you seen me eat? I take little bites.
I know.
Oh, the other day she had so much food.
Hey, thanks for coming back with a wife. See how much big what their husband will say. Ladies, now it's your turn to predict what your husbands will say. And remember, each of these questions will now be worth 10 points. And here's our first one. Girls, what will your husband say is the cutest thing he ever wore at romance time? Sheila, what's the cutest thing he ever wore at romance time?
I'd have to say it's blue underwear.
His blue underwear.
They're cute, they're short.
Oh, a little short thing.
Yeah, little white trim on.
Got a little white trim on it.
Yeah.
No kidding. Z?
Why don't you skip me for a while?
Oh, I can't do that. Pretty please.
Okay. Zip, nothing.
No, I gotta have an article of clothing or something.
That terry towel?
A terry towel, all right? What color was this terry towel?
Blue.
A blue terry towel. Teresa?
He has these little Speedo underwears that says.
Speedo underwear. What color are they?
Yellow.
Yellow, right. Karen?
I guess his white underwear, they're too small for him.
Fine. Next question, girls. If the two of you had looked straight up during your wedding ceremony, what substance or material will your husband say you would have been staring at? Z, this is during the ceremony. If you'd look straight up, what substance or material would you be staring at? In other words, what was the ceiling made of?
Gee, I didn't even bother looking up. I was looking down all the time.
Very pleased.
Made out of, plaster like?
Plaster, okay, Teresa?
Wood.
Wood. Karen?
Wood.
Wood. Sheila?
Wood.
Wood. Last of our 10-point questions. Girls, if your husband jumped off your roof, what specifically will he say would happen to him? Teresa?
Nothing.
Nothing would happen to him.
It's
Okay.
only one story.
Pardon me?
It's only a one story.
Is that all right, Judge? Okay. Karen?
He'd probably break both his legs.
Break both his legs. Sheila?
I'd say break both his legs.
He'd break both his legs. Z?
He'd survive the fall.
I know, but what would happen to him?
Nothing.
Nothing would happen. Okay, 25-point bonus question, girls. Will your husband say that you can type more than 10 words a minute, more than 30 words a minute, or more than 60 words a minute? Karen?
More than 60.
More than 60. Sheila?
More than 60.
More than 60. Z? More than 10, more than 30, more than 60.
More than 30.
More than 30. Teresa?
What was it? 10, 30, and 60?
10, 30, and 60.
More than 30.
More than 30. Fine. Ladies, thank you very much. We'll be back with the husbands to compare answers on the Newlywed Game in just a... Gentlemen, now let's see how well your wives have predicted what you will say. Remember, these questions will now be worth 10 points. You guys came back, huh? Okay. First question, gentlemen. What's the cutest thing that you personally ever wore at romance time? It's the cutest thing, Leonard, that you ever wore at romance time.
Why me first?
Oh, it's your turn, Leonard.
Nothing?
No, I gotta have something you wore. Hurry, please. The cutest thing you ever wore, Leonard. Hurry, now let the bell ring.
My gi.
Can't get, I'm sorry, the bell rang. Can I take his gi? You know what a gi is, Judge. The bell rang. Oh, Leonard, you were a little late. She says the cutest thing you ever wore was a blue terry towel. Isn't that nice? You wore a little blue terry towel. Do the guys at work know you have a little blue terry towel?
No.
Now they do, Leonard. Hey, Tim.
Yes.
I mean, yes, it's your turn now.
Nothing won't get it. Will it?
No, it sure won't. That's what she said, too.
I guess I'll have to go with bikini underwear.
What color?
Blue and white.
Your blue and white bikinis, all right? She said the cutest little thing is your blue underwear with a white dress. Yeah. You don't have those devils on now, do you? No. Good. Pat?
I have to say the truth, right? Her nightgown.
That wasn't during a booking session.
Excuse me. Whatever.
Forget it, I'm not talking.
Well, what color was this nightgown you were wearing, Pat?
It was sort of bluish green with flowers on it.
It's got flowers on it. No
Wearing
kidding.
that in the kitchen.
He wore it in the kitchen.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be married to a weirdo?
Weird.
She says it's your small white underwear.
The ones you
Wrong.
I can't believe you wore her nightgown.
You look real cute in it.
I bet he did. Okay, Ron.
Yellow bikini underwear with black trim.
All right, she said it was the yellow Speedo underwear. Right. Okay. Next question. Gentlemen, if the two of you had looked straight up during your wedding ceremony, what substance or material would you have been staring at? If you looked straight up, Tim, what substance or material? In other words, what was the ceiling made of?
That's a tough one.
I know. Hurry, please.
How about white acoustic tile?
Acoustic tile. Sheila said that if you'd looked straight up, you'd have been looking at wood.
Wood?
Pat?
Wood.
Wood. Your wife said wood. That's right. Sure. Ron? Wood. She said wood. Hang on to the cards, Teresa. All right, Leonard. Now this is your chance to get one right and zoom into a tie for last place.
Thank you. I'm agree with wood.
Wood. All right. Well, Leonard, you didn't zoom, but you're still there. Blaster.
It was just a wooden frame up there.
See, I didn't look up. Remember, I was always looking down.
Here's the
It's
last
not
one.
my fault.
Last of our 10-point questions. Gentlemen, think about this now. If you jumped off your roof, what specifically would happen to you? Pat? Of course, I realize if you had her nightgown on, you'd get arrested. But if you jumped off your roof, what would have happened?
Probably break a leg.
You'd break a leg, all right? She said you would have broken both legs. Judge says good enough. Okay. Ron, jump off your roof. What's going to happen to you?
Break a leg?
Break a leg. She said if you jump off, nothing would happen.
I was going to say that.
But you did it.
Okay, Leonard, now is your chance to move. Well, you know the situation, Leonard.
I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yes, you are. You're having more fun than any of us.
Nothing should happen to me.
Nothing should happen. She said nothing would happen. Right. Leonard, take a bow. Take a bow.
Wow, man. I was ready to go.
I'm pretty agile. I'll say break an arm.
Break an arm. She said if you jumped off your roof, You'd break both legs. All right, couples, thank you very much. We'll be right back with a 25-point bonus question to see which couple's going to win their grand prize right after this message. Well, here it is, your big 25-point bonus question. For 25 points, gentlemen, listen carefully now. Can your wife type more than 10 words a minute, more than 30 words a minute, or more than 60 words a minute? Let's go to couple number 2. Leonard and Z with 10, 25, give you 35. Leonard, if you get it right, you'll be in first place.
More than 10?
More than 10. She says she can type more than 30 words.
You told me you couldn't even type.
I said I could type.
You said you couldn't type. I asked her
words
for.
a minute.
I said I can get you a typing job, and she said, "No, I can't even do any clerical."
Excuse me just a second, Leonard. Couple number 3, Tim and Sheila, you have 10. 25, give you 35. Tim, what's your answer?
She can type 88.
What's your answer, please?
More than 60.
More than 60. She says you can type more than 60. Right. Couple number 1, Ron and Teresa with 25. 25 to give you 50. More than 10, more than 30, more than 60. Ron?
More than 60.
More than 60. She says she can type more than 30. Couple number 4, Karen with 25. 25 to give you 50. Get it right, and you're going to be our winner.
She's an executive secretary. She better type more than 60 words
More
a
than
minute.
60 said more than 60. Pat and Karen Jones, you're our Newlywed Game grand prize winner. And now, Pat and Karen as the winners of the Newlywed Game. Here's the special prize, chosen just for you. Your very own brand new, complete, and super exciting nursery.
That's right, Karen and Pat. It's a complete nursery from Mother Care, including Chris, Chest, and other fine accessories. Mother Care, specialist in everything for baby. Catalog free on request, box 3881, New York, New York, 117. And you'll also enjoy World Book's 22-volume encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume, easy to use, read and understand. Plus Childcraft, the 15-volume Howard Wine Library. And Karen and Pat, that's still not all. You've also won a white Westinghouse front-load washer and dryer. Combination washer gets good, really clean with less water and detergent. The dryer features cross-range coupling for fast, even drying. The white Westinghouse, one of the white consolidated industries. And it's all yours with our congratulations from the Newlywed Game.
Congratulations to our winners. Thanks to all of our couples, and thanks to you. I'm Bob Goodlands. We'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.